Welcome, hope you're doing well. We're going to talk about the 5 multicultural things we learned about Ian Wright for success and reveal those highs and lows. Hopefully it will inspire or even motivate you, as we only judge a person by their character, not race, color or religion. So please join our multicultural family if you're new. My name is Bobby Sayed. I am the founder of the MS Show. As you can see from these articles, Ian Wright didn't have an easy life. Let's hear from Ian Wright, who is totally surprised when receiving his prestigious awards, from our great friend Felix Dexter, who had visited him during Ian's busy filming schedule for many TV shows. Like me, Ian is originally from South London, and it hasn't been easy to achieve a lot there, unlike the other side of the river, due to how London is so subsequently divided through its social and economic zones. It is quite telling how his big football break came from a South London club, namely Crystal Palace, who supported his development.
My brother, total respect, man. How you doing?
Respect and everything and all
Oh, respect to you, my brother.
God bless you, sir.
May I have something in this box for you, you know? Something is in this box for you because you have been awarded, right? The Media Personality of the Year award.
Okay.
What? Take the thing, don't you want it?
Thank you very much, here. Honestly, I'm so pleased. Felix, man, thanks so much. What can I say? I'm really sorry I can't be there. Felix was cussing me off and...
Well, why can't you be there, man?
I might have to go to LA about the 26th, you see. Exactly. This is what I said when they said it to me, but there's a chance that I might be recording one of the shows over there, and that is the reason, or else it would be an honor and a pleasure for me and my wife Debbie to be there. And you know, I just hope that the evening goes very well, and I just thank everybody very much. I really appreciate it utmostly.
Number 1, resilience. Ian Edward Wright was born on the 3rd of November 1963 in Woolwich, London. He was the third of 3 boys born, and his parents are mother Nesta Wright and his father is Herbert Wright. His parents are Jamaicans who relocated to the UK. According to the 2011 census, Greater London area is home to some 250,000 Jamaicans, whilst the second largest number, which is 45,000 individuals, can be found in the West Midlands, which really shows Britain's cultural and ethnic diversity. As stated, Ian didn't have an easy life. He was only 18 months old when his father left the family, and so he grew up with his mother, siblings and a ruthless stepfather who mistreated him. As a result, he was denied access to the things he held dear, such as watching his favourite television sports show, Match of the Day, and grew up as a young angry man. During his troubled time, a positive influence came from his teacher, Sidney Piggin, a former Royal Air Force fighter pilot turned PE teacher. He told young Ian to take reading and writing seriously and supported him through his dark times. In his 2016 autobiography, A Life in Football, dedicated to Mr. Pigden, Ian described him as the first positive male figure that I had in my life. Ian's talent and passion for football, playing throughout his childhood and later years, led him to take it further and try to become a professional footballer, but he was initially rejected by several clubs. He left school at 16, and at the 18, a life-changing moment came when he ended up getting imprisoned due to his inability to pay the fine for driving without tax or insurance. He recalls that after being locked in the cell, where he broke down and vowed to God to do everything in his power to make it as a footballer. Number 2, passion. He proceeded to join the Sunday League team, 10B, but later committed to semi-professional team Greenwich Borough in 1985. It was at Greenwich that he got noticed by a Crystal Palace scout in 1985. After just 6 matches due to a tip-off by the Dulwich Hamlet manager Billy Smith, and he secured his first professional contract with the team, just 3 months short of his 22nd birthday. He quickly made his mark since his first season, scoring 9 goals to finish as Palace's second highest goal scorer. Despite a troubled upbringing, Ian refused to let the racial barriers of society stop him from achieving his dreams of becoming a footballer, even when subjected to racism on and off the football ground. The next season, he gained full international honours and later on reached 100 goals for Crystal Palace as the club finished in the highest ever league position of third place in the top flight. Ian became renowned for his deadly striking abilities, as shown when he scored a hat-trick in just 18 minutes in Palace's penultimate game of the 1990-1991 season away to Wimbledon. He scored 117 goals and 253 starts, making him the club's third record goal scorer of all times. And in 2005, he was named as Player of the Century. Number 3. Discipline. In September 1991, Ian signed for Arsenal for £2.5 million, which at the time was a club record fee. He scored on his debut against Leicester City in a League Cup tie and proceeded to take his total to 31 goals in all competitions. Ian's 29 league goals were enough to make him the league's top scorer. As of 2016 and 2017, only Ian and Teddy Sheringham have led the top flight scoring charts, having scored for 2 clubs during the season in question. He went on to be the club's top scorer for 6 seasons in a row. Ian also played a major part in the club's success during the 1990s, winning an FA Cup and League Cup double in 1983. And he also helped Arsenal reach the 1984 European Winners' Cup final, cementing his legacy at the club. Number 4. Hard work. At 33, despite his age, he continued to score regularly and was the second highest Premier League scorer in the 1996-1997 season. That season, he also set a record of scoring against 17 of Arsenal's 19 opponents, a record for a 20-team Premier League season, scoring against every team but Sunderland and Man United. In 1997, he became Arsenal's all-time top goal scorer, following a hat-trick against Bolton Wanderers. And his memorable goal celebration saw him reveal a shirt with "Just Done It" written on it. Ian's final goal at Highbury marked his 300th career goal, an incredible achievement to say the least. As of 2021, he is Arsenal's second highest goal scorer of all times, behind Thierry Henry, who broke his record in 2005 and places 4th in the 2008 poll of fans conducted on the club's website to select the 50th Gunners' greatest player. In July 1998, Ian moved to West Ham and had a short spell at Nottingham Forest, Celtic and Burnley before retiring in 2000. His achievements in the football world and his likability and eccentric personality all mark Ian as an icon in football, and especially for Arsenal Football Club, who he still supports passionately. After retiring, Ian has continued to play an active role in British TV and media. He has been a presenter in various popular shows such as Top the Pops, Friday Nights All Right, Live from Studio 5, and he's also appeared in I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here in 2019, further crediting his likability to a wider audience outside of football. He has also had a prolific career in radio and punditry. Since his retirement from football, Ian has appeared as a pundit on BBC Sports International Match of the Day and has been a pundit for the 2002-2006 World Cups, as well as Euro 2004. Since 2014, he has also been a regular studio pundit for all England matches on ITV and was one of the main studio pundits for their coverage of 2014 FIFA World Cup and Euro 2016, and more recently Euro 2021, whilst also regularly appearing on Match of the Day. Number 5. Humility. Ian is constantly involved in charity work that seeks to bring aid to disadvantaged footballers within the black and ethnic minority community in the UK. His own upbringing and understanding of the struggles of breaking into professional football gives him the motivation to help others from all racial backgrounds and upbringings. This clearly highlights why Ian is highly regarded at Emma and as one of our award winners, and his commitment to promoting multicultural values continues to this day. He is also a supporter of Street Elite, a training for work initiative that is run by the Charity Foundation. The program oversees 9 months of intensive coaching and mentoring that will pave the way for young adults to find a job or get into college or higher education. He was also awarded an MBE for his services to football and charities in 2000, shortly after his retirement, an incredible honour for Ian Wright. In addition, he is the patron of the Afro-Caribbean Leukemia Trust and a patron of the T. Margaret Foundation, a charity that cares for child cancer patients in particular, which highlights Ian's influence in supporting causes outside of football with the hope of creating a positive change. In terms of his personal life, Ian went on to have 8 children, 4 daughters and 4 sons, and married his second wife Nancy Hallam in 2011. Some of his children are also involved in the footballing world, carrying on Ian's legacy from his teachings that they would have picked up from an early age. In summary, being raised by an abusive stepfather, he didn't let resentment get the better of him. Instead, he pursued with tenacity and hard work to achieve his dreams of becoming a great footballer, turning around in difficult circumstances. Why don't you leave us a comment and let us know if we've missed anything when telling Ian Wright's incredible journey from South London. Would really appreciate a like or even a subscribe, and if possible, please donate on Patreon. However little the amount, to support this channel's ongoing mission to undertake multicultural campaigns. And remember, it's what's inside that counts, a motto we have used at the Emmas. As Ian has proven, even if you are brought up in South London, you can still conquer the other side of the Thames as an Arsenal legend who are based in North London. So until next time, thank you for watching and keep it multicultural.